What is going on? Greetings of peace. I'm going to jump straight into it. Don't take the COVID vaccine. And the reason I'm telling you this is because it has a 99.9% survival rate. Why would you risk taking a vaccine for something that has a high survival rate? You don't take a vaccine for every other disease or anything. And also, vaccines are not safe. And I can prove it. They even have a vaccine court where you can't sue the vaccine company for vaccines. In America, there's a special court known as a vaccine court. Ask yourself why they have it, why they won't take any liabilities if their vaccines are safe. It's not safe. Also, on top of that, right, these same experts that are telling you to take the vaccine said they only had to close down stuff for 2 weeks. It's been over 2 weeks, so they lied about that. First, they said don't wear masks. Then they said to wear masks, so they contradicted themselves. They lied about that. Again, these experts are so dumb. Remember, as Muslims, you shouldn't believe these fake experts, right? Because we already see they're so-called experts on Islam. When they bring non-Muslims to talk about Islam, you see how they get basic facts about Islam wrong. So Muslims, don't fall for their propaganda. If you're a non-Muslim, be sincere. They lie to you all the time also. Look at how they lied about the Iraq war. Look at all the stuff they lie about to you guys. Don't fall for it. Also, science, they try to politicize it, right? In Nazi Germany, and also in before World War II, there was a lot of racism. There's still racism going on now, but there was a lot of racism and stuff. And their science, they politicized it. So they tried saying certain ethnicities were superior to other races and stuff with their fake science. Even in America, not too long ago, the tobacco industry was giving money to scientists and stuff, telling them to say smoking doesn't cause cancer. So you see how they politicize their science and they give you fake science. So they can lie to you. Same thing with this vaccines. You really don't know if it's safe or not. I'm not going to take it. I've been going outside. I'm healthy. And when they close down gyms and tell you not to work out, that weakens out your immune system. They're being counterproductive. Wouldn't you want people to go work out and build their immune system and stay healthy? And on top of that, don't fall for their lies, right? Look at the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. He makes all these stupid rules, and then he gets caught breaking his own little dumb rules. He was eating indoors at a restaurant without his little dumb social distancing. These people are illogical. You saw the governor of New York telling people not to travel to visit their families. He went to visit his families. You saw the mayor of Austin, Texas tell people not to travel anywhere or use airports while he was filming his video or his speech from Mexico on his vacation. You saw another mayor from another state, I forgot where, he was traveling even though he told people not to travel. So you see these politicians. There was another one, Nancy Pelosi from California, senator, closing down hair salons, and she got caught going inside of a hair salon. You had another one, Dianne Feinstein from California at an airport not wearing her mask while she tells other people to wear her mask. So you see these people, how they make these rules that are illogical, and they don't even follow their illogical rules. They're laughing at you, and they don't follow their rules because they know they're lying to you. They know it's not what's it called, some deadly disease. It's a 99.9% survival rate. So they're lying to you. Also, look at everything else they've done, right? One of their dumb rules was if you're waiting in line, you have to keep your mask on while you're standing in line, right? At a restaurant, the second you go sit down, you can take your mask off. Like, okay, so 5 seconds ago you had your mask on, now you can take it off. And then the brainwashed people, they would if you took your mask off while you were in line or put it down a little, they would go angry and yell at you and stuff. But the second you sat down and you took it off, it's as if these people are brainwashed. Then it's like, it's okay. Or they have rules like at 10 o'clock, you have to come home. Or you have to, 10 o'clock, you have to be, they put a curfew. Oh, so at 9:59 it's safe, then 10 o'clock it's not. Or 10:01, their rules are illogical. They contradict themselves, right? When you went to the gym, even these people who were sadly scared by this COVID stuff, which you shouldn't be, fear the creator, not the creation. Nobody would wipe down the plates, right? When you grab a weight and you put it onto the bar, nobody, from what I saw, would wipe the actual weight plates that you put onto the bar. So even those people, and they didn't get sick, and and then also the media, they'll show images whenever they do COVID. They'll show that hospitals and packed or stuff, or they'll show these clips. Just drive around to your local hospitals and stuff. They're not packed. On top of that, drive to your, while you're at it, they also show clips of ambulances whenever they have stories for COVID. They'll show all these ambulances with sirens on going in the background. Look at your neighborhood. People aren't being taken by the ambulance because they can't, or because they're severely sick from COVID. They're lying to you. The media is lying to you. Notice how these politicians make these rules and they don't follow it. They know they're lying to you. They have some agenda. Also, it doesn't make any sense to risk your health over a vaccine when COVID has a 99.99% survival rate. And as Muslims, we should know better. They bring on these experts, and their experts constantly lie. Look at when they bring their so-called non-Muslim experts to talk about Islam. They get basic facts about Islam wrong. So I wouldn't trust them. And on top of that, to the non-Muslims, look how they lie to you also about the Iraq war and stuff. So for those of you guys watching, whoever says 2 + 2 is 4, that's the truth. Whoever says it's not, whoever says 2 + 2 is 5, they're wrong. So doesn't matter if they're wearing, if they're an expert or not. Whoever says the truth, that's the truth. Don't follow these fake experts blindly. But other than that, don't take the vaccine. Why would they have, in America, they have a vaccine court. So these vaccine companies are not liable if they damage you or injure you. So there have been cases of many people who've gotten severely sick, severely injured from taking these vaccines, permanent injuries, and they couldn't sue the vaccine companies because there's a special court in America called vaccine courts. I wonder why that is. Again, that was rhetorical. I wonder why. We already know. So I'm going to end the video here, but please reflect upon this, see how they're lying to you. Allah has given you a brain. If I were you, be honest with yourself, reflect upon this, and see what they're telling you is illogical. It doesn't make sense to risk your health for a vaccine, and who knows what they're putting in these vaccines, or how much money they're going to make off of this, or even if it's not about the money, what other agenda they're trying to push. And notice how their buddies, these politicians' buddies, they're getting richer. So the rich are getting richer who are in cahoots with these people, and the poor have been getting poorer. So why is it these big corporations are getting richer and small businesses are being hurt? And these politicians say they care about people's healths and lives. Do they? Why do they vote for all these wars? How come they're not helping out the people? So they're lying to you too. Look at their actions also. So if I were you, know that they're lying to you. Reflect upon this. Don't take a vaccine and risk ruining your health for a type of flu. Corona is a type of flu that has a 99% survival rate. 99.99% survival rate. Don't do it, guys. Reflect upon this. Peace.